Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Bad news. The State Department has issued a warning, an urgent warning to Americans located in the Middle East. Get out as soon as possible. The U.S. Embassy says that they cannot provide protection for its citizens who are in the Middle East. Get out as soon as possible. We can't help you. Our resources are stretched because we are at war on behalf of Donald Trump, the American people. We are at war with Iran, and we can't help you. Yeah, fam, let's get into this story on time.com. The State Department has urged Americans across the Middle East to leave the region immediately due to serious safety risks posed by the U.S. and Israel's war with Iran. The advisory, posted on Monday afternoon, covers Bahrain, Egypt, Iran, Iraq, Israel, the West Bank, Gaza, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Syria, United Arab Emirates, and Yemen. The State Department urges U.S. citizens in these areas to depart using available commercial transportation. Our number one priority is the safety and security of American citizens everywhere in the world, Secretary of State Marco Rubio said in a video posted on social media in light of what he called cowardly attacks by Iran on Gulf states. Rubio urged U.S. citizens to register with the Smart Travel Enrollment Program and monitor security updates from the State Department via its WhatsApp channel and social media. He added that the department has surged personnel and resources to provide Americans with safety and security information after the U.S. and Israel launched attacks on Iran on Saturday, which Iran has responded to with missiles and drone strikes across the region. My question, family, is what did you expect? What did you expect? What did they think was going to happen? Yeah, some of y'all was thinking that, hey, it's a little old bitty Iran. Yeah, they're going to go over there and wipe them off the map and it's going to be over. Iran practices guerrilla warfare. Iran knows it cannot beat America tank for tank, plane for plane, bomb for bomb, nuke for nuke. They know they can't whoop them like that. So in order for Iran to level the playing field, it has to strike other countries and, take out innocent people who ain't got jack to do with jack. But their goal is to hurt and to hit targets who are Western sympathizers. Those countries where they have relationships with the West, specifically America, and now Israel. So any country out there who has a solid relationship with the United States or Israel are going to be vulnerable. All the soft targets, they're all up for grabs. Family, you got to be extremely careful. And I'm going to tell you something else. Just because you're in the United States don't mean you're safe, because they have shown the propensity, these other countries, specifically in the Middle East, have shown the propensity to come over here and blow things up. You dig? This is why you do not want war, because war is costly and war has collateral damage. Human beings die anytime there's a war. War is horrific. People lose their limbs. Hell, people lose their lives. People lose their minds. Even if you come back, everything look good on the outside, but on the inside, you're dying every day. You got a war going on every day. Yeah, fam. It's bad. So check this out. A nuclear agency says that there was no evidence that Iran was making nukes. Y'all remember back in 2020 to 2001 when they was talking about 9/11, September 11? Y'all remember that? And they was talking about how they went over there and bombed everything, and they were, before they went to talking about bombing, they was talking about Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. They never found any weapons of mass destruction. So this is a scare tactic. This is reduced to a scare tactic. This whole weapons of mass destruction stuff. They knew Iran did not have weapons of mass destruction. They knew that they wasn't making weapons of mass destruction. But what they wanted was Iran's resources, and they want to set up shop in Iran. So what lie can we tell? Well, let's get the propaganda machine. The propaganda machine says, run the WMD play again. It worked with Iraq, but not everybody fell for it. But yeah, we did it and we got away with it. Let's do it again. Let's run it on Iran. What's going to stop us? Who going to stop us? Let's run the same play. But before they ran that play, they said, well, let's run the play of liberating the protesters. They can't protest in peace. They can't protest without getting killed. So let's go over there and liberate them, although our people right here in the United States ain't even liberated. Although people in the United States don't really have freedom of speech, because if they do, and they exercise, they get penalized. Even in the United States, journalists are now being penalized for exercising their freedom of speech. They're putting journalists in jail. This is happening in America. Journalists are being put in jail in America. And you really want us to believe that you respect the Constitution. The only time these people respect the Constitution is when they want somebody else to respect it. They don't give a damn about the Constitution. And I'll tell you something else. America is the only country in the world that during the pandemic, it did not repatriate its citizens. Yeah. Everybody else repatriated, but not America. No. We can't help you. So this is not the first time America has abandoned its citizens. This is not the first time, and it won't be the last. And here's another thing. Just because you're in the United States don't mean you haven't been abandoned. I already told you, we're on our own here, right here in this country. We are on our own. I'll give you case in point. When does the police show up, fam? After crimes are committed. After the crime is committed, that's when the police usually shows up. You never see the police showing up while the murder is happening. The dude creeping, got the gun, creeping on around, and the police say, hey, stop it, drop it. No, he creeping, he got the gun, and it's going to be resolved between him and the person he's trying to kill. So whatever happened, the police show up in the aftermath. Usually when the police show up, the bodies are already on the ground, the eyes are already blackened, people are already stabbed, the blood is already running down the drain. The crime scene has already been cleaned up. That's usually when the police show up. Okay? That's when the police show up. You can say that even when there's a domestic dispute, the police show up usually when the danger has already subsided. They mostly are not going into the danger zone. Some of y'all see a gun, a badge, y'all still believe in cops and robs. Y'all still believe in that. Some of y'all still believe in that. Cops and robbers. Those are good cops. They good cops, they good. They're robbers, they're bad. So you still believe in the whole cops and robbers imagery. You're not safe in America. You are not safe. You're pretty much not safe anywhere in the world, but Americans have a special a delusion about their safety. You know, even with all of the murder and the mayhem that goes on around us on a daily basis, a lot of us have no clue how unsafe we really are. So you don't have to be in the Middle East to not be safe. You don't have to be in the Middle East. Somebody need to be impeached, and somebody need to be impeached immediately. You got the stocks plunging. You got people out of work. You got the price of eggs and gasoline soaring. You got everybody on the edge, everybody mad. You got one side of the country against the other side. Family. I feel like I was just so damn naive growing up. I really thought that we could turn this thing around. I really thought that we was getting better. You know what exposed it, right? When Barack Obama looked like he might be winning. When he looked like he might could win it, they came out the woodworks. And then when Trump won it, it was a wrap. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.